That is correct. The target gods actually blessed me with a figure, which is a rare occurrence for them. I hope you'll pardon my under-the-weather voice, but let's take a look at Shriek. But first, let's take a look at the collect-to-build figure pieces that come with Shriek. This is the second out of 4 figures needed to complete the Batman Future's End figure. After attaching the arms to the torso, it's actually very exciting to see the figure come together. I personally have never heard of this character, but I love the design. Taking a look at the huge gun hand here, we can see a lot of sculpted detail, and it gives off a very 90s, early 2000s vibe with all the intricate little details and just the sheer size of it. And if you look closely, you can see a nice texture on the gun, as well as the silver paint, which makes it stand out against the rest of the figure. It's on a single joint elbow, but you get about 90, which is more than enough for this huge-ass gun. Taking a look at the other arm, I love the robotic design, I love the claws on it, the spikes on the gauntlet, and just the overall mechanical cyborg type design to it. Unlike the other arm, this arm actually has a double jointed elbow, which has really good range. And just for fun, here's what the Batman head looks like with the rest of this figure. It's coming along nicely. Unlike me, you'll want to attach those little arm pieces first. They help to cover up the gaps in between the arm and the torso for the butterfly joint area. Oh, and okay, let's finally take a look at Shriek. The only accessory piece that he comes with is this sound wave effect, which looks really cool, and it pegs into his hand very nicely. Taking a look at the figure itself, it's a very simplistic design, but that's the way it was designed in the cartoon. However, adding the extra lines, detailing, padding to the lower half of the figure helps it to stand out instead of just being a solid black. The shoulder pads are a nice soft rubber, and they really flow well with the design when you move them. However, where the design starts to show some hindrance is in those wrist joints. You really don't get that much range with them. I know I said it earlier, but just the added detail throughout the figure instead of it just being a solid white and a solid black really adds a lot to this figure. But now, let's take a look at the articulation. Comparison time. Here he is next to the McFarlane Toys Batman Beyond figure on the left, and on the right we have the McFarlane Toys Flashpoint Batman. Here we have him standing next to the Iron Man Mark 42 armor on the left, and the City Hunter Predator 2 figure on the right from NECA. And keeping with Shriek's theme of armored up, futuristic early 2000s-ness, we have the Toy Biz Hulkbuster on the left, and we have the Marvel Legends Cable on the right, with a nice painted gun I did myself. And since I know how much people love comparisons, here we have him next to Bell on the left, and on the right we have Wraith. I wish those Apex Legends figures were better. Hide your anti-life equation. Next we have Darkseid from the Snyder Cut. And yeah, he's tall. And very, 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 very. And here we have Shriek next to a flight stand and some tape. And a fly swatter. Alright everyone, that's my review of this figure. Shriek is a character that I really didn't know a whole lot about. I watched the old cartoon, but I didn't watch it as much as I did Batman the Animated Series or like Justice League Unlimited. In saying that though, I really think that the character is striking in its simplicity of design, you know? And the figure itself has really good detailing, solid paint except for one paint imperfection on the shoulder panel. But I really like the design, and the articulation's really good given the bulkiness of the arms and everything. Again, sorry if my voice is a little bit more nasally than normal. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I hope every single one of you are having a great day, and I thank you so much for watching this video and supporting me in any way, shape, or form. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below, and as always, y'all, please stay safe out there.